Why is there such a hatred for black and brown people around the world? The hatred directed at black Americans, even from people or nations not aligned with MAGA, comes from three overlapping forces. Global anti-blackness rooted in centuries of colonialism and slavery. America's unique role in exporting racial hierarchy worldwide. Biblical patterns of nations despising the oppressed and resisting God's image in them. This hostility is not new, not local, and not reducible to one political movement. MAGA amplifies it, but it did not invent it. Anti-blackness is a global system, not an American invention. Across Africa, Europe, Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East, scholars document a consistent pattern. Blackness is treated as the bottom of the global racial hierarchy. This hierarchy was created by European colonial empires, transatlantic slavery, scientific racism, missionary-era theology that equated whiteness with civilization. These systems long predate MAGA and still shape global attitudes. This is why black travelers report discrimination in Europe and Asia. African migrants face hostility in the Middle East. Blackness is stigmatized in Latin American beauty standards. African nations themselves struggle with colorism and colonial residue. The hostility toward black Americans is part of this larger global structure. America exported its racial hierarchy to the world. America's cultural dominance means its racial system became globalized. For 150 plus years, the world watched. Jim Crow lynching, segregation, redlining, police brutality, mass incarceration, media stereotypes, political rhetoric portraying black Americans as threats. Even nations with no MAGA influence absorbed these images. International media often portrays black Americans as dangerous poor criminal, chaotic hypersexual, politically destabilizing. These portrayals shape global attitudes, even among people who admire American culture. So, when black Americans travel, work abroad, or interact globally, they encounter the exported shadow of America's own racial sins. I also want to point out that the Hebrew Israelite awakening disrupts the theological and cultural assumptions that MAGA, Christian nationalism, and much of the church depend on, creating pressure points those movements are not structurally equipped to absorb.